How's everybody doing? My name's Mike, and we got my dog over here on place, and I got Miss Mocha hanging out on place as well. And this video is going to be about the importance of place, why we use it. Okay, so place is actually very similar to the crate. Both the crate and place are management tools that we use for the dog. So if I can't watch the dog and I'm doing other things, or I leave my home, or I'm going to sleep for the night, they're going to be in their crates. That's where the best place for them. They're not going to be destroying things or anything like that. And it's also a biological, natural thing for them to live in a den, in a crate. Is very similar to what they would have in the wild, which is a den. So the crate is just like, the place is just like the crate, except for there's no walls. So when I put her here, we train the dog so that she understands she's not supposed to get off or do any kind of nonsense. She's not supposed to chew on it or anything like that. She can chew on a bone if she has it there. But she knows she's supposed to remain there kind of no matter what I do. Like if I walk around, I go to the front door, you know, just because I open up the front door, she's a good place. She's supposed to remain there, you know, if I'm coming from out here going into my kitchen, or just working around my house, just doing things around my home. The dog has been trained so that she knows to stay on place. And it's very important, because if we just have the dog out and just allow the dog out in the home, you have no control. We call that free roaming. So if the dog's out and just out in your home, they're free roaming, they're doing whatever they want. So if I were to train a dog and then not teach them place and give them back to the owner, I'd be setting them up for failure, because say in this dog scenario, she was having potty train issues around the home, and that's absolutely attributed to the free roaming. In my home, she has not had one accident the whole time she's been here, and I believe that's because we have her on place and she's not walking around the house, right? If she walks around enough around the home, it will actually trigger her to have to use the bathroom. That's why we take the dog outside and we walk them, is to trigger their body physically to want to go to the bathroom. So again, if the dog does that in her home, she's going to end up going in the house. So place is essentially stopping her from using the bathroom in my home. So it is a management tool. Again, and anything else I'm doing, if I'm hanging out and I'm working on videos or I'm watching something on TV, they have to have a place they can be. You know, I have several dogs in my home. Right now I have a dog in the crate, and actually her name's Milkshake, and I got Mocha on place. I got Mocha and Milkshake. Mocha Milkshake. And I got my dog on place. These are management tools for the dog. So Milkshake doesn't really know place right now, so she's in the crate. Mocha knows place, so she can be out. My dog knows place, so he can be out, right? And while I'm doing this video, at least. And this is where she spends majority of her time when she's not in the crate. She's going to be on place. There's 3 places I teach the owner the dog's going to be. It's either in the crate, on place, or next to you on the leash. So the place is just very important. No matter what I'm doing in the home, like dishes or anything I'm doing, I can even take place outside with me and cut the lawn or whatever and have a dog remain on place. So it's a management tool. It keeps them out of trouble. It keeps them from wandering around finding something to do. So we want to give the dog a job to do, and right now her job is to just hang out on place until I get her and tell her to do otherwise. If we simply let them walk around the home, not only are we going to have the potty training issues, she has no job. No one's telling her what she needs to be doing at that time. Therefore, she's going to start to wander around, possibly trigger her having to use the bathroom, or chew on things or anything like that. Basically, they're just going to get themselves into trouble if we don't give them a job to do, and place is that very important job. Same thing, if someone comes to the door and they're on place, they know to remain on place. They're not supposed to sprint towards the door. So place is probably one of the biggest things that I teach the dog and the humans. Now, for some people, it's a foreign concept. They've never heard of this before, but it is very effective in training your dog to become a calmer dog. down. Good girl, good place. Now, she was not so calm before, you know. She was a very excited dog, you know. Before, if you tried to put her on place, she was just going to pop right off of it. It takes time and desensitizing the dog to all the distractions going around them. But afterwards, this is the results you get, and you get a very calm, relaxed dog. So place is super important to manage the dog while you're in and around your home, or even outside of your home in the yard. Place is a huge deal for the dog. It's going to keep them much calmer. Just in this video, if I were to take her up right now and just let her like in front of me, like not have her in heel and just let her hang out around me, she's going to find something to do. She's going to sniff around. She's probably going to start pulling at the carpet, things like that. And we want to give them a job. That way I can manage her and I can keep an eye on her and make sure she's not doing anything she's not supposed to do. And like I said, this is not the only thing they do. This is just one huge component of a trained dog's life, is knowing how to be on place and remain there and just observe things, you know. So with every dog I train, when I get the dog from the owners, they never know place, okay? They never, most dogs don't even know how to sit, but for sure, they definitely don't know place. So that's a big difference when the dog comes home. They have a place bed, and it's really, it changes the dog's life, and it really gives them their own piece of furniture that they get to have, that they get to own, just like I have my own piece of furniture. They get their own, and it really cuts down on confusion. And like I said, it gives the owner the ability to move around the home and do things that they need to do without having to worry about the dog chewing things or going to the bathroom in the house. Now, this particular dog, she's the only dog in the home. Place is still very necessary for that. She's the only one in the home. With a home like mine, where I have more than one dog almost all the time, place is very necessary to train the dogs and to keep a dog trained. You know, because dog training is a journey. It is not a destination, okay? It's a journey, not a destination, meaning it's not a place you get to. It's a place you're always working towards. You know, so you're always training your dog every day. And if we simply let the dog just free roam the home, we're only going to run into issues with the dog, and it's only going to make the dog more excited. So place is a huge deal for the dog, and it really, as you can see, can calm the dog down a few notches, because once they get corrected for coming off a place, they start to understand, oh, well, I'm not allowed to get off, so maybe I should just hang out here and relax for a little bit. So, which is what most humans do, is we hang out and we're relaxing. We're usually not high energy all the time, and we want her to mirror that. We want her to also have a calm, relaxed energy.